Al Sharpton. Now, in the past, we have brought to you the highlight or lowlight reels of Al Sharpton provided by various outlets. Our friends at the Media Research Center have put together, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You could label it. You could decide what to call this, but it does feature Al Sharpton both current and in the past. You may not recognize him when you see him in the past, but anyway, why don't we watch this?
Hi, I'm Al Sharpton on MSNBC. I got dressed up. These right-wingers are boiling over with denial.
Oh, this is not a democracy. It's a republic, Al. Look at the Constitution. We're reflecting the people of...
That's how we got rid of INS.
Shut up and let those of us that have enough guts to stand up and fight, stand up and fight.
I don't know that much about politics, but I know how to do some flipping.
But resist, we much.
We gonna make you make the check good, Monica Lewinsky, Eric Panther.
And we will much about.
Every time I see it, I'm sorry. I make mistakes all the time, so maybe there'll be a low light or highlight reel about me too, but this is too funny. Did you see him get booted on his butt by Niger Innis's dad, the head of Corps, Roy Innis? That was on the that was a long time ago, folks. A long time ago on a show on Channel 9, WOR. It went national. Anyway, here's more.
Expose just how absurd these attacks is. Did not feel that by Monday we'd have all of that, and I think that that is all that would added to this. Why was traffic problems email sent? This election is not just about Obama, it's about your mama. That Rosa Parks wasn't no hoe.
That's what I said. I know what I said. Extreme white wing.
And practice their bigotry while they make millions of dollars. Racial wealth gap. Racist tweets poured in. Firmly believe a lot of people are against him because he's black.
All right. Rosa Parks was no hoe? What? Oh, my goodness. And here's one more.
None of us can use the N-word.
You want to be the only on television. The only thing in the newspaper. What was wrong with us was practice didn't choose us.
What happened to post-racial?
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the...
I'm telling you, that little dance move looks to me like he had to hold it in and couldn't get to the bathroom. You know what I mean? He was still on air. What can I say? That he said nobody could say the N-word, and then they flash back with the beeps. That was him. The beeps was him talking about David Dinkins, the first black mayor of New York City. You think you're the only N. You got the only N problem. You want to be the only N on TV. So nobody could say the N-word except, of course, Al Sharpton, who could also say Greek homos and could say things about Jews. If it's Al, it's okay. What can I tell you? Hey, folks, we're coming back with columnist and contributing editor for TheRoot.com, David Swerdlick, and contributing editor at The American Spectator, Jeffrey Lord. We'll have a nice little panel. But first, this hour's American Moment, we take a look back. Oh, boy, we're going to go high in the sky with the Wright brothers.
December 17th, 1903, was a calm day at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, when two brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, readied their aircraft for a demonstration that would change history forever. Their initial flight only lasted for 120 feet, but it was enough to eventually pave a pathway to the stars. Although the brothers were not the first to build and fly experimental aircraft, they were the first ones to invent the mechanical controls that made fixed-wing, powered flight possible. But that proved both a blessing and a curse to an industry in its infancy. The Wright brothers' practice of demanding excessive fees for use of their patents and their litigious nature had an immediate and negative effect on the growth, safety, and improvement of the new industry of aviation. In 1917, Congress, recognizing air power would play a vital role in the upcoming war, passed legislation which, in effect, reduced the Wright brothers' royalty of $1,000 per plane to $200. The reduced fees sparked an explosion of growth and innovation in the new industry. Although initially outraged, the Wright family quickly realized the lower fees made it possible for more airplane manufacturers to enter the field. With more manufacturers came more planes, and with more planes came more royalties. Soon after, their royalties had exceeded $2 million in an age before income tax. Soon, America was leading the air revolution. In 1927, young aviator Charles Lindbergh departed New York's Roosevelt Field for a 3,600-mile, 33.5-hour transatlantic journey to Le Bourget Field in Paris, France. The dream of the Wright brothers had become a reality, and America had led the way thanks to Orville and Wilbur Wright. For Newsmax TV, I'm Bill Curtis, and this is an American Moment.